Welcome back, guys. Today we are discussing toxic relationships. A relationship is meant to be a place of comfort, a space where you feel safe, valued, and understood. It should bring peace, support, and growth into your life. But not all relationships are built this way. Some slowly turn into something harmful, draining your energy, damaging your self-worth, and leaving you feeling lost. These are what we call toxic relationships. Toxic relationships are not always obvious in the beginning. They often start with warmth, attention, and emotional connection. But over time, subtle changes begin to appear. Words become sharper, actions become controlling, respect begins to fade. What once felt like love starts to feel like pressure, confusion, and emotional pain. One of the most common signs of a toxic relationship is constant negativity. Instead of encouragement, there is criticism. Instead of support, there is blame. You may feel like nothing you do is ever enough. Slowly, this constant negativity begins to affect how you see yourself. Your confidence weakens, and self-doubt takes its place. Another sign is control. A toxic partner may try to control your decisions, your time, or even your emotions. They may make you feel guilty for spending time with others, or for making choices that do not revolve around them. This control is often disguised as care or concern, but in reality, it limits your freedom and individuality. Lack of respect is also a major warning sign. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, listening, understanding, and valuing each other's feelings. In a toxic relationship, this respect is often missing. You may feel unheard, dismissed, or even belittled. Over time, this creates emotional distance and resentment. Toxic relationships can also involve manipulation. This might include guilt tripping, gaslighting, or shifting blame. You may start questioning your own thoughts and feelings, unsure of what is real and what is not. This confusion can be deeply damaging, making it harder to trust yourself. Despite all this, many people stay in toxic relationships. Why? Because leaving is not always easy. There may be emotional attachment, fear of loneliness, or hope that things will change. Sometimes, people hold on to the good moments, believing they outweigh the bad. But it is important to understand that a few good moments cannot erase consistent harm. The first step toward dealing with a toxic relationship is awareness. Recognizing that something is wrong is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It means you are beginning to value your well-being. The next step is setting boundaries. Boundaries are not about controlling the other person. They are about protecting yourself. They define what you are willing to accept and what you are not. Setting boundaries may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for your emotional health. Self-worth plays a crucial role in this process. When you truly believe that you deserve respect, kindness, and support, it becomes harder to tolerate anything less. Building self-worth takes time, but it starts with small steps. Acknowledging your value, taking care of yourself, and surrounding yourself with positive influences. In some cases, the healthiest choice is to walk away. Ending a toxic relationship can be painful, but staying in one can be even more damaging. Letting go is not about giving up. It is about choosing yourself. It is about creating space for healthier, more meaningful connections. Healing after a toxic relationship also takes time. You may carry emotional scars, trust issues, or lingering doubts. But with patience, self-care, and support, healing is possible. Each step forward brings you closer to peace and clarity. In the end, love should not feel like a constant battle. It should not make you question your worth or drain your energy. Real love uplifts, respects, and supports. It allows you to grow, not shrink. If you ever find yourself in a relationship that feels more painful than peaceful, remember this: you deserve better. You deserve a connection that brings light into your life, not darkness. And sometimes, the most powerful act of love is not holding on, it is letting go.